1.5 months and $27,000. That is what all of you have raised here. I'd like to stress this again very carefully. This is not Mercedes' fundraiser. This is not Jack's fundraiser. This is not my fundraiser. This is everyone's fundraiser. This success was credited to all of you. So you guys all should be proud of yourselves. All right. So I would like to start by saying that raising funds.
Is somebody recording this?
Yeah.
Do you want me? All right. Just restart. Restart.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. So I would like to first off say that this is my second time doing a humanitarian leadership. So as a result, I knew what it would take to accomplish this goal. I knew it was going to be hard. I knew it was going to be difficult. It was not going to be easy. But most importantly, I knew I had to make sure I remember the cause of why we were doing this. Sure, we have all this fashion show, all this entertainment, all these media coverage, but the most important thing is that we are raising funds to support world orphans. We are trying to help them. They need our help. Now, the event took much preparation, and it was not a walk in the park. In fact, I even faced many new obstacles that I did not face last year, which is something that I did not expect. Selling the tickets was actually not the problem for me, mainly because I had began seeking guests way in advance, even before the month of March. However, seeking donations and sponsorships was the side of the story I'm going to review to you. First off, when I asked people, such as my friends and my family's workmates, the most common replies I get is, oh, no, sorry, I don't have enough money. And second, and the worst one is that they will say, we will give you money, and they are never heard from again. It is really unfortunate because my goal was not, of course I wanted to make sure to get donations for these views, but I feel also very important is to convince people to give, because everybody today is blinded by their materialistic lives, such as money, riches, getting into universities. I want people to open their eyes, to realize that there is more stuff that is more important out there than all this treasures and goods. It is humanity. So I would approach, as I said, I approached everyone, including my dentist, my doctor, my school teachers. I thought they would understand what it means for humanitarian, because even mine is a Catholic school. We have a lot of events supporting charities, but however, they turned me down again. Then, during meetings, Eric here raised $2,000, which I'm very proud of him, in fact. And I must say, I was very disappointed in myself, because Eric here himself has raised $2,000, and I here have raised way less than him, and he had less parental support. So I knew I had to double my efforts. I had to try extra harder than before. So at this point, and I realized, these orphans, they suffered so long. They had no comfort. I must give up this comfort as well. I need to get down to their level to be able to understand their feelings. So I gave up sleep. I was constantly thinking about strategies to help raise more funds, and I found it. The answer is persistence. So I began to become like this fly in somebody's head. I would follow people all around every day, all my friends every day, asking them, do you want to donate? This is really important. I kept on conveying the message to them. I want them to know that this is really important, that people today out there are orphans. They need our help, and we must help them. However, despite all this, there is this one particular friend that I like to talk about. He was a very good friend. He was going to be an accountant, and all he looked at was money. So I was determined to pound it in him, not physically, pounded him that this is not the life that you is. You need to be caring about your humanity. This is who you are. You are humans. There are others that are less fortunate than you out there. Unfortunately, I fear that I crossed the line that time. Because after that, he told me, you've changed, Anthony. This is not my friend. You are not my friend anymore. And he just walked away. I am terribly sorry on behalf of everyone to him. I did not mean it. I fear I've crossed the line. Second thing I also, as I said, I sacrificed sleep. Every day I would sit at the couch in the evenings thinking about what I want to do, what the orphans were experiencing while they are waiting for us. Because this strong mental pictures of an orphan in pain and suffering gives me the motivation to try extra hard. When the event came on April 26th, a lot of you guys have probably realized, I probably told a lot of you guys, I did not sleep, in fact. I just looked at the amount that we raised all night, thinking, hopefully the auction will go well, and we can reach a goal of 20,000. But Ms. Zadie, you brought really great relief to me when you said to me, it doesn't matter if we reach our goals, but it's about the learning process. I felt this is it. It's all about it's a learning experience. It does not matter if we reach our goals. The most important fact is that we have learned from this experience and we have grown from it. And I must say, we have all grown extremely from this. For instance, I have grown up to learn that universities, scholarship essays, getting money is only secondary in life. This is only materialism. This will only last temporarily, but not forever. But helping the life of a human, an orphan, to grow, their life is forever. The impact that you make there is greater than the impact that you'll make at universities. So, fellow Gavaliers, the Humanitarian Leadership Project may be finished, but helping orphans and people is not. I encourage all of you you guys may be continuing next year to your Humanitarian Leadership Project too for you guys. I encourage you guys, even though this event is over, all of you, please remember your humanity and continue helping humans and orphans throughout your lives. I ask all of you to please take this into your heart and please understand.